What is up, OTB Nation? I am your host, Slam the Bookie, and these are my co-hosts, Alpha Dog Bets and Hefe Picks.
What's
How
up?
we doing today, boys?
Another day, huge slate, ready to get into it with the boys. How you doing, Hefe?
You already know how I'm doing. I have all the energy today. 3-0 yesterday on all my bets. Crushed it. And one of us, not named Hefe Picks or Slam the Bookie, has to cluck today. It's a great day. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Slam, how you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling great, boys. Excited for this big slate, guys. If you are watching, please retweet this right now. And before we get for sponsoring this show, as always, man, if you guys haven't already, make sure to give him a follow. He is the best in the business. And why are you laughing, Hefe? What the hell is so funny?
Because I looked down at our comments, and N. Bowman is such a fan that he literally commented, "Everyone retweet."
He's the best.
I just gotta clap it up for that.
M. Bowman. All right, man.
We're getting you on the show. We got things in the works. Stay tuned.
Dude, he has our notifications on, man. What a guy. But if you guys are out there, man, you're keeping in touch with us and watching our shows, make sure to comment your plays. We love to engage with our fans and people that are watching the show. So we'll love to hear from you guys. As always, I went 2-0 yesterday. I had the Celtics. Hefe had the Celtics. Alpha did not have the Celtics. He had the Cavs, right? That was a cluck bet. So you want to get this over with, man? People want to hear you cluck.
It's very rare, boys. Very rare y'all get to see me cluck because we don't lose these often. Hefe's the king of losing the clucks. But let's warm this up here.
Come on.
I nailed it again. I always nail it. I always got it for you guys. So we'll bring that back.
You've been practicing.
I do appreciate that.
I got the lessons.
Yeah. All right, boys. Let's jump right into our big slate today, man. We're gonna try to run through all the games today. We had a really good day yesterday, so we're gonna keep the momentum rolling, boys. For real. So if you guys are watching, make sure to retweet, comment, and like this post, man. Appreciate everybody that is watching. Hawks versus the 76ers, guys. The Hawks are on a back-to-back. The line is minus 10.5. 76ers at home. And again, this is a hard spot because you got a G League team, basically playing for the Hawks. Lance Stevenson, and 76ers have a couple guys out too. A lot of COVID issues right now, guys. For me, I don't have a side on this, boys. Alpha, do you have anything on this play? Do you like the 76ers at home here?
I don't have anything specifically on this one, guys. Right now, isn't it crazy that before diving into every game, at least that I know, I have to try and find out who's playing and who's not. Right now, it's crazy with all the inactives and active lists. This one has too many inactives. Since Huerter was also recently added, he's the next guy for Atlanta who has COVID, or in the protocol at least. So there's just too many in this one, guys. I'm laying off.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Oh my God, heaven just gave us a gift. Knicks moneyline bettors run. Bradley Beal just got put into COVID protocols. Oh,
so
God,
it's Kyle Kuzma time.
I love breaking news.
Isn't it it's the best breaking news? I'm not gonna lie. When you're live on the show, you get some news in to share. It's always fun.
I'm sorry, but I'll tell you right now, I love the Knicks tonight. This makes me like the Knicks even more.
You bet the Knicks every fucking time.
Run.
I know we're getting killed this year, but we'll probably do better if you freaking leave them alone.
Anyway. Let me get back into scene. In all seriousness, guys, there's 11 games on tonight, right? And you have to kind of peel through the Hawks are playing the 76ers and actually look at the players who are playing, right?
Yes.
There's so many games tonight. Pick the games that more players than don't know. If you look at the Atlanta Hawks roster right now, I guarantee you do not know half of these players because I don't. It's scary. This is a layoff game for me. The Hawks are literally rolling out a G League team and doing whatever they can to please the NBA and get as many healthy known players for Saturday as they can because, as we know, money runs this league, and the NBA is pressing the Hawks to get their players healthy for the big primetime showdown on Christmas Day against the Knicks.
Quick little interjection here, guys. In the comments, we have Embiid's points total is low tonight. That's a good spot to target, especially with Capella out, so I like that angle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure, man.
Good one. I like that.
And I mean, even with a lot of players out, man, I actually like the total. Playing totals now.
Absolutely.
It's a little low here, but you get the Hawks on a back-to-back, man. You got to expect some fatigue there. Potentially 76ers could roll here. I see a good under spot in a blowout. Like Hefe said, I think the Hawks are probably going to be resting and prepping for the Christmas game. So I mean, if you decide to play this game, I lean to the under in this spot.
It's a good plan.
But let's jump right into the next one, man. We have a lot to go over here, guys. If you are watching, please like and comment, guys. We love to engage with y'all. Rockets versus the Pacers, man. The line sitting at -9 Pacers. The Rockets are on a back-to-back. They got demolished yesterday.
Wow.
Yesterday
Rockets, Pacers.
Bucks. And in this game, I'm targeting the over, man. Both these guys put up a lot of points. Don't really play a lot of defense. I think, I think Pacers are last 3 games. They're putting up, they're letting teams score a lot on them, and same with the Rockets here. And kind of similar situation yesterday with the Bucks, man. The Rockets let the Bucks score 100, almost 130 on them. I see points in this game. I expect Rockets to be active dogs and help get this over.
Yep.
What do you guys think? Do you like the over, or are you targeting a spread here? Hefe, what do you like?
I'm on the Rockets. Not one of my best bets, but I like the Rockets in this spot. I got it at +9 right now. And honestly, I think Brogdon, who is out for the Pacers today, big player for much more important than a box sheet will show you for the Pacers type of player.
I agree.
And I like the Rockets. I like that they will run it fast while the Pacers are a much slower paced team. And I like the amount of points I'm getting. If this was -5, I'd probably be on the Pacers. But being that it's a 9, I'm on the Rockets. I think they're active dogs, keep it close, and I like the value I'm getting in the points.
And it looks like Jalen Green is back in the lineup.
It does. Kevin Porter is the only person on the injury report right now. So Wood, Jalen Green, I don't know. I can't put it. It's not gonna be one of my best bets, but something about 9 points, it's speaking to me, right, Alpha?
Yeah, I lean on the Rockets as well. It's not going to be one of my best bets either, but I think, guys, we're skipping the biggest storyline in this game. We have our resident Rockets fan, Slam, going up against our resident Friday guest, BBB's Pacers. So we're going to have to get something from BBB later. Yeah, we're going to have to see what BBB has to say. We got a little Slam BBB showdown tonight, but I lean the Rockets.
Comment right now.
If he's here, we will see it. Let's move on to the next one, guys, though, because I'm on the Rockets with Hefe as well. But if I see something with BBB, I'll bring it in here.
For sure, man. All right, next game, boys. Pelicans versus the Magic. Line sitting at -6. And, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling, man. I know the Magics are off a win there, but Pelicans are getting -6 on the road. Hefe, I know you talked about this game, man. Do you want to break this one down for us?
Absolutely, guys. I mean, sometimes you have to sit back and look at a team and their whole season, and sometimes a team is just hot at the right time. Pelicans have won 4 of their last 5. They have somehow, with the whole league and COVID protocols, in and out players, the Pelicans just had their first player get into COVID protocols, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and they have Valanciunas, who's injured, out of the lineup as well.
Yep.
The Magic are a mess. And even with that mess, last night they went out and beat the Atlanta Hawks, but they weren't the Atlanta Hawks. Lance Stevenson got minutes for the Atlanta Hawks last night to show you how bad the Hawks are. No Cole Anthony, no Michael Carter-Williams, no Wendell Carter Jr. The Magic are truly playing with their young players and bench players. Guys, I'm taking the hot team, the team that's won 4 of their last 5. Give me the Pelicans -6 here. I know it's crazy on the road and as a favorite. Give it to me. I like it. I like how Brandon Ingram's playing. I like how the Pelicans are playing as a team right now. Player nobody talks about on the Pelicans that's balling out. Devontae Graham, big shot maker. I'm a big fan of his. Alpha, you think I'm an idiot or what?
No, I lean the same way you do. The Magic's injury report is just brutal. If you take a look, for questionable, you have Cole Anthony and Wendell Carter. For out, it's Jalen Suggs, Mo Bamba, Markelle Fultz, T. Ross, Michael Carter-Williams. There's just so many things going on for Orlando right now. If I were to take anything, it'd be on the Pelicans, but I'm staying off this game as of now. Slam, do you have any action on this one?
Yeah, man. There's probably 100 other games to bet besides this one, but Hefe likes the Pelicans, I guess. But I don't know. Nothing on this game, man. I do like some value here with the Magic at home, But again, the Pelicans have been rolling, man, and they got some shot makers. Devontae Graham has been playing great. But yeah, no play for me, man. Let's jump right into the next game, guys. This is the
game of the night. Game of the year.
Tell you, if I can just start right now, I'm gonna let everybody know who's watching. This game is off the board, obviously, right now. This game is not on the board right now.
Because of the Beal news.
Because of the Beal news.
Wait, it looks like the Knicks are -2.5 now.
Do you have it? Where do you have that?
Actually, 1.5.
It's still down on FanDuel.
Yeah,
I mean, you see some at Bovada.
Is it on Bovada? So what's the new line, Slam?
It's -1 actually.
-1. Okay,
that's the old one.
What's their money line, Juice?
Let me see.
Because I had
it. See where I can find it.
Pre-show. I had it
-120.
Wow. Okay, so that's insane because I had it pre-show. So pre-Bradley Beal news at -115. So if that's truly a live line right now, then forget what I said. Don't walk, run, sprint very fast to put your Knicks money line in because the Wizards only have one competent basketball player on their team. And his name is Bradley Beal, and he is not playing tonight.
That's a bold statement, man. I mean, the Wizards are just in a bad spell. They're not that bad. They have a couple decent players on the squad. Let's not bury the Wizards.
I dare you to tell me Kyle Kuzma is one of those players.
Absolutely, he's been awful as of late. He's been absolute. But I mean, I like Dinwiddie, and who's impressed me a lot this year is Gafford down low. I like some of the role players, but those aren't guys that are going to affect my choice in this game. Y'all know that I don't normally take the Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan. I don't like to bet my team. But big but tonight.
Oh my God.
Tonight. Book it. We're on the Knicks. I don't care. Wizards have been so bad. We are on the Knicks. We are taking the money line and we're gonna cash it together. Let's go.
You're leaving.
Slam, what do you want? Tell me the Knicks or get out of the show.
Man, I'm with you guys on the Knicks, man. I mean, yeah, like Alpha said, man, the Wizards have been bad. I mean, they got a good win against the Jazz, but again, they showed no consistency whatsoever. And now Beal is out. I mean, who do you expect to kind of like, handle the ball and stuff? Kuzma? Yeah, right.
Dinwiddie, but I mean, the Knicks have seen him when he's been in Brooklyn the last couple of years. They've seen him a ton playing them head-to-head.
So Kyle Kuzma about to have an Isaiah Thomas type of night.
If he drops 40 points, Hefe, you're dead to me. If Kuzma drops 40 points, you're dead to me.
I'll write. There's only one person I'm going to apologize to. I'll write a handwritten apology letter to Walt Clyde Frazier tonight.
Oh, he's the only one who would need it.
He's the only one that I would apologize to. Only one.
Yeah, no official player here, man, but Alpha and Hefe are both on the Knicks, and they are big Knick fans here. So the last
but I don't always take them. I don't always. You know me. I don't take them.
Takes them all the time, but
every game Hefe Whale Max play.
He said, "This is the night, boys.
Tonight is the night.
Ready. Do the thing. Do the wave.
Oh, we're doing the team thing. The team thing. Oh, Maxwell collab play inbound Knicks money line. Let's get it.
I'm just saying we're 1-0 on wave play so far. Heat was the other wave play the other night. Let's keep that in mind, people.
All right, boys.
What we got next, boys? What's next, boys?
Bucks versus Mavs. This is this game would be on NBA TV, so it is a primetime game here. The Mavs coming off a good win. Jalen Brunson had a hell of a game there. Do I expect them to come out and have another good game here? I don't know, man. I actually like the Bucks in this spot. I like them at -3. I think the line has dropped. Is Middleton out, boys?
He doesn't have an injury designation, so he's good to go unless he gets rested.
I'm just wondering why this line dropped from 5 to 3.
Giannis has been declared out, but he's been out. Luka's declared out. Portis is still out.
And the Mavs have no, Hardaway, no.
Porzingis is still questionable. Still questionable. Hardaway does have the out designation, but Trey Burke is out, like you said, as well.
From what I'm seeing, the Mavericks are basically the same lineup that we saw them play in a game a day or two before. Basically, everybody's out besides KP and Jalen Brunson. And I'm looking at the Bucks, the same situation with them as we saw them the other night. Just no Antetokounmpo, but I see Middleton as active. He's playing tonight.
Yes. Yep. No designation as of now. But the Bucks are coming in off a back-to-back, guys. You have to remember that as well. They dropped 126 last night against the Rockets. It wasn't exactly a tough game for them, but they did have to. But they did have to play in the second half. The guys they had last night had to play some big minutes because they have limited bench options with all the COVID news going on. So they could have some tired legs in this one, guys. What are you guys thinking?
You like the under, don't you? Just say it.
I'm leaning the Mavs and the under. I don't have an official play on this one yet. I like the under the most as of now at the minus 209, under 209.5. If Porzingis goes, I like it even more. He's good at cleaning out the inside, rim protecting, and he doesn't always have the best shooting game. So if Porzingis goes, I like the under more, to be completely honest.
I'm rolling with the Mavericks here. I see value in this line. I think this should be
no
closer.
Value in this line.
I absolutely there is. I think this is a Mavericks play at home. They need this type of a victory. The Bucks coming in off of a back-to-back, but didn't really have to go that crazy last night. I'm rolling with the Mavs, but give me the 3 points here. I think they play hard enough to get this done, or at least keep it close.
Yeah, I could see that. One stat that I found in this game that I love is Mavs at home games tend to go under, and Mavs games in general this year tends to go under. In all their games, they're 10 and 18 to the over, so they're 18 and 10 on the under. So they're hitting a lot of games on that under. So I'm definitely going to make that an official play.
Yeah, man. I'm already on the Bucks. I already said that earlier. I do like the under. I like Bucks in the under. I think the Bucks roll here. I don't think the Mavs stand a chance. I don't think Brunson can do it again because he scored 30 points last time. Last game he was playing.
Dude, Brunson's a baller. He could play a little bit. Don't sleep on Brunson.
He's a baller. I like.
He's a baller, but Bucks are a different team, man.
I feel like Brunson's one of those guys who would be a failed starter on most teams, but when he gets occasional spot starts, he does very well. And he's a good bench player. I just don't think he can handle being a full-time starter.
I got a good comparison to him, Fred VanVleet. He reminds me a lot of FVV in his shot making, in his vision, and his basketball IQ.
Yeah, but FVV is such a better defender. He is such a better defender than him. Offensively, I agree.
And a more well-rounded basketball player, no doubt about it. And that's why he's a starting point guard and somebody I wish the Knicks signed when they had the chance. But Jalen Brunson shows me, at least on the offensive side, the same facet of talent.
I can agree with that.
Big shot making, mid-range game, good IQ, and good handles.
I could be with that.
For sure. All right, boys. Let's reset the room real quick, man. Before we finish off the show here, big shout out to Pure Wage, guys. If you are watching, make sure you follow Pure Wage because he is the best in the business. And if you guys are watching, comment right now, guys. We love to engage with our viewers, our followers. Alpha is monitoring the chat right now, so comment, and we'll love to break down the games that we haven't. Jumping right into the next one, man. T-Wolves versus the Jazz. The line sitting at -12. Dude, Jazz have just been double-digit favors the past.
It's kind of insane, right?
But they haven't been
getting it done.
Yeah, they haven't been getting it done.
Nope.
This is a little tough spot, man. But I actually think it might be the Jazz.
So do I.
I think it's
I'm not taking it. I can't take it, but I agree with you.
I'm teetering. I'm very, very close. This is a heavy lean for me on the Jazz, and I am honestly, Slam, please tell me how you feel because you might take me over the line. I'm very close.
I mean, the Jazz are pretty healthy. I don't see anybody out really with any COVID issues.
No, they've been good.
T-Wolves are off a loss against a Dallas team that didn't have anybody. So I think that might be a reason why the line is like that. I mean, the T-Wolves are missing a lot of people. Exactly. But the Jazz are double-digit favorites, and they haven't been getting it done, boys. I don't know.
They're so due, bro. They're so due for a blowout game, and the fact that they can't score with the Jazz, man. This roster without D'Lo, if Cat doesn't put up 35, 40 points, how are they staying competitive in this game?
Mm-hmm. I just feel like I just think good value for. Oh, Miami just scored, boys. I just feel like there is some good value there with the T-Wolves, and you're getting double-digit spread, bro. It's a tough spot.
Oh, wow. Stanford just made a half-court buzzer beater to tie it at halftime.
Yep.
Unreal. I'm off this game, man, but if I had to pick gun to head, I think I would take the T-Wolves plus the 12.5 just because The Jazz really haven't been getting it done as double-digit favorites. Like they haven't covered the past 3 games, and
but before this stretch of like 4 or 5 games they're on currently, they were covering at an insane rate at over double digits. So that's why I think they're beyond due, because all season they've shown us that they can win at home, especially by 15 to 20 points consistently. And they have it in the last week. And this is a team that's coming in battered, beaten up, and they have some COVID going around. So I just think tonight's the night that the Jazz put the foot to the pedal, and they make another statement home win that we're used to seeing. But with that being said, I'm still not taking it. I'm off the game. It's a stay away from me.
Lean, I'm decided I'm not going to be officially on this game. I'm leaning towards the Jazz. I could see them going back to their old ways and absolutely crushing a decimated T-Wolves team that's really COVID injured right now. But no official play on this game, just a lean towards the Jazz.
For sure, man. All right, boys. We're running out some time here, but we got 3 more games to go over, guys. So if you are watching,
and we got to do tonight's game. And Bowman, our boy, boy, watch the NFL pick tonight. We got you. We are all over.
We got you. Yes,
Hornets versus the Nuggets. Line sitting on -3. The Hornets are off a loss and a back-to-back here. Shout out Thunder getting it done, boys. That was my pick of the day yesterday. They won outright. Now the Nuggets are back at home against a Hornets team that does not play any defense. You know, they actually looked impressive against the Jazz. That over did not hit at all, but they ended up covering because of how well they played on defense, right? So, again, this is a short line. I think it's kind of screaming Hornets, like, oh, take the Hornets here, plus the 3.
It is. I don't know, man. Yes, keep going. Yes, very good. I agree.
I don't know, but the Nuggets bounce back. They're a good bounce back team. I feel like, especially at home. I just can't take the Hornets. I don't know why. Alpha, you seem like you are on the Hornets. Why is
Hondo Pay 100% on the Hornets, man? I don't think that Denver can score with them. I know I literally just said this about the Jazz, but here's another game where you can apply that too. I think the Hornets offensively, they're going to start getting it a little bit more together. The last couple games it kind of got broken up, the flow they were in, because they got a bunch of their COVID guys back. They had to get their stamina up. They had to get their game back. But now they're starting to piece it together, and tonight's going to all come together. This game, I have them at a +3. I think they're going to win this outright. So give me the money line.
Wow. This is a tough one for me. The number says Hornets, but my mind says Nuggets. It's like I'm really torn. The number
Follow
definitely.
Your gut.
So
follow the number. Follow the number.
Follow your gut.
That's what it is.
Follow the number.
It's follow the number or follow your gut, right? Usually the number is right and the gut is wrong. So with that being said, I lean towards the Hornets for absolutely no reason other than that's what the number of -3 is telling me. Also, I'm looking and seeing that 79% of the betting public is on Denver -3. And that is a scary high percentage to be running with the public. So give me the Hornets +3. It's a lean, not one of my best bets, but something that I really think can happen. And the Hornets are bound the amount of points they score to have a game where they actually can keep up defensively as well.
I agree. The total right now, guys, is 230. And Bowman in the chat. A couple others asking what the total in this game is. 230. I know you guys know I love my Hornets overs because they're the worst defensive team and one of the best offensive. Not tonight. Not an overplay for me. I actually lean the under in this game's total at 230.
For sure. All right, boys. Let's jump right into the next one, man. Grizzlies versus the Warriors. You know, the line's sitting at -5.5 now. I think it's dropped down. You know, you got no Jordan Poole. You got no Andrew Wiggins, no Andre Iguodala for the Warriors. The Grizzlies look completely healthy. They got Jaw back in the lineup here. The last time these play, I think these two teams played. The Grizzlies actually beat the Warriors at home. You know, this is a tough spot.
Lay away from me.
I'm seeing no Andrew Wiggins tonight for the Warriors.
He's out.
Either. So that's
a big one. He's out.
That's a big one.
That's the reason I'm off this game, guys. How good has Wiggins been the last few weeks, especially shooting the 3 ball?
Insane.
He's really been that next piece they've needed. He's carried them without Clay. So without Wiggins in this spot tonight, I just can't take Memphis with Josh so freshly back in that rotation. They were clicking on all cylinders until he came back. And I think it's going to take a little time to incorporate him back in the team and for them to look at full strength again. And because of that, I'm laying off this game, guys.
Yeah, Alpha, it's so weird to say, I would be all over the Grizzlies if Ja
without Ja, 100%. 100%.
This would be one of my favorite play. I wouldn't even be thinking twice about it, how much I would love this play. But there's something to be said about a player coming back into the rotation, especially after a team has learned to play without him. And especially if that player is your star, is the person who touches the ball,
brings the ball up, your ball handler.
In 99% of the possessions that he's on the court, right? He touches the ball.
Yeah.
When that player gets back, especially after missing 12 games and the Grizzlies have been unbelievable without him, we saw it. They got beat by the Thunder, the same team that they beat by 70-plus points earlier in the league, the year. There's just something to be said that the Grizzlies need a little time. And because of that, I'm on the Warriors for this game. Warriors at home. I think the Grizzlies need a little bit, maybe a game or two more of kind of finding out how they can use the style of play that they played so well without Ja and get Ja involved in that, right?
I so agree.
Give me the Warriors -5.5 here. Not one of my favorite plays of the day, but I understand. I think this is one of those lines that it's exactly where it should be.
I'm with that.
Yeah, man, I'm with you there, Hefe. I see a potential revenge spot here for the Warriors, man. I like the Warriors in the spot. And, with John freshly back in the lineup, I think the chemistry is a little off, and it's going to take a couple games to get back on track there. I actually like the under a lot here.
What is it?
What's it sitting at? What's it sitting at? What's the total?
216.5, 216.5.
Oh, I like the 216.5 number. I love
people don't realize that the Warriors are the number one in the league defensively. I mean, they play great offense, but they also play great defense, right?
Number one in DPOY.
And again, reading some recent trends here, head to head, under is 21-7 in the last 28 meetings. The Memphis is 9-2 in the last 10 games. So I mean, I like the under in the spot. I think it'd be a nice defensive game here.
I like that angle, Slam. One thing I want to add for you is that Golden State is the number one team at winning under bets in the NBA. Their games have gone 70% under to over, 9-21 on the over, so 21-9 on the under. So I think you found a good edge there, my friend. I like that a lot. I may be on that as well.
I'm with that.
That's
a great play. I'm with that too, because I'm going to piggyback off of that. The under is more about think about what I said about the Grizzlies, right? They have to figure out their way with Ja Morant. Their offense is moving slower right now. They're not moving the ball around because Ja is just getting back, and he's the one handling the ball at 99% of the possessions. Slower pace of play. No Andrew Wiggins for the Warriors. No Jordan Poole. No Damian Lee. A lot of bench players.
All bucket guys.
All big pop and shot 3-point shooters. And so less points. Great idea with the under. Good find.
Yes, sir.
It may be an OTB collab. Keep your eyes peeled. We may have a little slam-led action tonight. We know how that goes, but we're diving all in. Let's get it.
All right, boys. The last game of the night, Spurs versus Lakers. The line is -1.5 Lakers, man. And you guys know how I feel about the Lakers. Hefe and I are, we backed the Lakers last time, and I cannot back the Lakers anymore. But I don't know, man. I just feel like a lot of people are going to be on the Spurs, and I think this is the spot where the Lakers bounce back. I could be wrong, but I just can't back the Spurs right now, especially off a big win. I think some regression is going to happen, and the Lakers are so due, boys, and I hate to say it. I don't know.
Can you just not do it? Don't do it. Just don't do it.
I'm not going to do it. Hefe, come on, man.
Don't do it.
Talk. What do you think?
Let me tell you something. I just peeked very quickly at the Lakers injuries to see if anybody was taken off the COVID list. The answer is no. That means back. Who?
LeBron is playing, right?
Yeah,
he's still questionable with the ankle. He's questionable
day to day. He's day to day, but he's that's not my point. My point is, and this is what I'm getting to. Isaiah Thomas is still playing major minutes tonight. If anybody in this world saw the game last time that the Lakers were on the court against the Phoenix Suns, you know damn freaking well to not back this version of the Lakers. Meanwhile, the Spurs, who have the most underrated NBA player on the planet right now in Mr. DeJounte triple-double Murray, is healthy in his prime and going to take it to the Lakers tonight. Give me the Spurs plus 1.5. I love this play. And
no confidence there. Take the money line. Take the money line. You want a 1.5? You losing on a buzzer beater 3 to
Take
LeBron James in the
Take
corner. Let's go Spurs. I agree with you 100%, Hefe. But the one thing I disagree with, and I hate seeing this, is all the Isaiah Thomas slander going around. He's had 2 out of 3 good games. He's not a good defender. He had an awful last game. Couldn't agree with you more. But he is not the reason to not take
obviously you went to sleep early that night because you did not see what I saw. I
saw the same thing. It was only 1 game. You can't say he's the guy who caused that loss. Horton Tucker was worse. Horton Tucker was worse.
Yeah, but at least he was coming off of COVID, man. Like the dude was sick.
IT's coming out of China playing in the G League.
That's, first of all, racist. Second of all, wrong. Isaiah Thomas is a world-class NBA player that was all-NBA team 1, was an all-star, was supposed to get a mega contract, and then had a tragic hip injury that changed the trajectory of his career. I loved Isaiah Thomas on Boston.
What changed the trajectory?
No. Here's what I'm saying.
His height is what cost him his career. He's 5'0".
Alpha, I understand that players sometimes have bad games, but you have to have better IQ, better basketball IQ than to keep forcing shots, having bad fouls on defense, and literally doing nothing to help your team. Sometimes when you have bad shooting games, you can do the other things. He did everything bad, really.
He had a bad game. He had a bad game, but I'm seeing everywhere guys like IT's the problem. I saw today someone posted the Lakers are 0-3 because since they signed IT. Like, it's his fault that the team is absolutely garbage.
Good guarding DeJounte MVP Murray tonight, bro.
I'm on the Spurs, brother. I'm with you. I'm just saying, don't go after IT.
I'm talking through you to IT. He's watching. We're big here on OTB.
Yeah, dude.
All right, he's definitely watching.
Boys. Now
Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard, who's on he's been out. I know he's watching the show. Shout out White Chocolate, Luke Kennard. We love you, baby. All right, boys. You know what time it is. We got to give the people what they want.
Go ahead, Alpha.
All right, guys. Wade to LeBron. Let's get it. First play, guys. Spurs money line plus 105. Show you got the cojones. Take the money line. You don't need the points. Hornets plus 3.5 at a minus 110. And that Mavs Bucks under 209. I like that, Slammy. Good call on that one.
For sure.
You already know we're coming back with 3. Let's go back-to-back sweeps here. We're going to roll with the Pelicans minus 6 as our first play. We're going to roll with the Knicks money line as our second play. You heard me, boys.
Double boom.
And our third play, I'm sorry, Alpha. I'm taking the Spurs plus 1.5 because God forbid LeBron has an insane night and hits a buzzer beater and they lose and they win by 1. We still cash over here in Hefe.
Lame third boom. Lame third boom. Boom.
What do you got?
All right, boys, coming off a 2-0 win from yesterday here. I like the Bucks today, minus the 3. Then we're going to go with the Grizzlies, Warriors under the 216.5. And I'm adding the Spurs, boy. I like the Spurs. Screw the Lakers.
Are we doing the double collab? The double.
DeJounte Murray loves to play against LeBron. He shows out against LeBron, boys. Yes. You guys don't know, but they are really good friends. And
yes, they are.
DeJounte Murray just likes to show out when he comes.
Quickly, we got to do NFL, boys. I forgot about NFL. We do have to get those picks.
All right, go ahead.
Hefe, what do you want for NFL, baby? I'm pulling up the current line. I can tell you. No, stop.
49ers versus the Titans. The line's sitting at minus what? 3?
3.5. It's up to 3.5. I see on FanDuel. 3.5. Give me the Titans plus 3.5. All right, the Titans. AJ Brown is back as well. I think the Titans have a huge night. Let's go Titans.
I'm with the Titans. I'm not as confident. I'm rolling with the Titans. I think that it's time for a little regression for the Niners after winning, I believe, 5 out of the last 6 games. The Titans coming off troublesome little period of football here. I think they get back to it and kind of rev up for the playoff chase here. Give me the Titans plus the 3.5. The hook is very important.
I agree. I don't know if I think the Titans are going to win. I agree.
Make sure you get that 3.5. I do not like it at 3. Slam, what do you got?
I'm on the under, boys. I like the under in the spot.
I like that
here.
too.
I think it's the 49ers plays, boys.
It could be.
That 3.5 is like that bait, to take the dog, in my opinion. If it's at 3.5 still. If it closes at 3.5, I think it's 49ers roll and the under hits in a blowout. That's me. But right now,
yeah, good thing Slam's wrong and it's Titans. Let's go.
One quick OTB note. We know there are no games tomorrow, but we will be here. We will be previewing the Christmas Day slate of games, recapping this 11-game slate that we have tonight, and
we'll give shit away too.
And we're gonna give shit away, and we're just gonna talk shit like we always do. BBB is gonna be here, so you guys make sure you're here on Christmas Eve.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back tomorrow, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, guys. Peace.
Next tape.
Oh my God, I can't wait.